Ah, what a beautiful Saturday morning. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is the Rental Man Buck. We're just sitting out here on our back, in other words, decorational area. We got a load of stuff to do today on our Homeowners series. Biggest change up is, well, we got our little wheelbarrow out of this shed. We're going to take this shed down. It's not really usable. It's not big. I mean, I don't need anything like huge because, I mean, the property is not too big, but we need something bigger. Plus, it gives me a chance to clean up around here a little bit. We'll get ourselves a new shed. I can show you guys once we get it, because we're going to go over to the landscape shop again and get all this stuff, because I don't really have a computer in the house. So we're going to do all this stuff over there. We're going to rent a skid steer so we can take that out, grade what we need to make sure that's all flat. We'll get the shed, but we also are going to be going to pick up our RV. The rental RV is going to come back to the house. It's been in storage all winter, and I want to bring it back. The one vehicle that has gotten me the name that I use so often now, we're going to bring it back. So it's simple as that. Let's begin by hopping in our 150. We'll make our way over to the landscape shop. That one guy did take the 250 back, so that's not now in our shop anymore. We charged him like $60 for it. I am possibly going to be looking into getting another mower. It's going to be a 72-inch Toro 6000 series. It's a little more expensive than the Hustler, but it's also a little less expensive. It's a lot less expensive than getting a Deere. No offense to Deere. You have a great mower. Oh, I forgot I have to get that all set up. But yeah, we have a little... Pick this guy up on eBay for $40. Really nice condition. He'll go with the 332 once we get... we'll put that in the little new shed once we get it back, but... Let's get over to the landscape shop. Actually, we need to check our mail first. Do we get any mail? No. Oh, we got another one for a cruise now. We don't need that. We do have an electric bill we do need to pay, so that'll be fine. But we'll make our way over to the landscape shop, and we'll let the day begin. Well, we'll roll it into the shop right now. The Hustler is not at the shop at the moment. We have it sent out to Hustler themselves. There was some functionality issues with the carburetor not putting enough fuel into the actual combustion chamber. But we'll park up the truck right here. We just cut out all the grass here. We put down some mulch. We're probably going to put out some flower stuff. It's easier so we don't have to mow around all of our kind of display stuff. But let's get inside. I think we'll just... we'll use the Ford. We're going to hook up to our trailer here. As long as we put the skid steer over the axles, we're going to be fine, because I did opt for the higher towing package on this truck. Don't know why I shut the truck off. But the only thing we didn't get is tow mirrors on this truck. It does have the heavier rear suspension, like I did say. We might go on eBay and see if we can't pick up some 2018 tow mirrors. I highly doubt it, though, because I'm not sure how long I'll have this truck. It is only 2 years old, yes, I know. But I am thinking about updating a truck. I don't know what brand I'm going to go with. I might change it up. I might go GMC. GMC I'm kind of really looking into because I really like GMCs. Possibly a Dodge. I don't know. But we'll load that down. Why am I putting the ramps down? We don't need that. But we need to go in here and we need to get the skid steer leased. So I believe what we're going to do is we're going to rent a Bobcat. I was looking at Kubota and Deere, and they're too pricey. They're just too pricey. So the one we were looking for was this. It was the Bobcat 590. They said that it's literally a basic model, but it's got the track system on it. They had one with wheels on it, but it was too expensive. I know the tracks should be more expensive, but this one was fairly cheap. $3,500 for the lease cost. I don't know why I couldn't get them by the hour, so this is the best I can do. But we'll pick this up as well as a bucket with just the grader end. We're not going to get the teeth on it because we're going to be literally just grading this out. We're not really going to need to be moving anything, hence the reason I'm taking the load trail. But we'll lease this, and then we will get ourselves the bucket here. No teeth again, $204. So around $4,500. But like I said, we're not going to need to be hauling any dirt. Otherwise, we would be taking our dump trailer, and I think we're going to get a double axle dump bed trailer, except it's a bumper pull, and it's not nearly as big as our gooseneck, which will be a lot easier for smaller lawns, and it'll have a mesh gate in the back. It won't have the gate doors or anything, but we'll get a move on, and I'll meet you guys once we get to the renter for this skid steer. Here we are. We're at Williams Rentals. It's right across from Dollar General. It's kind of weird, but there's our skid steer right there. We said that it already has the keys in it because, again, we did all of our paperwork in advance. I just had to make sure that everything checked out okay, and it did. So, look at this baby. Bobcat T590 with the track setup and a bucket with no teeth. It's all nice and running, and it's all running nice and dandy. Let's load this up. Actually, just kind of want to make sure that the bucket's high enough.
12 seconds later.
Actually, you know what? We're going to back it in. There we go. We got it balanced. It's just sitting above the frame rail, and it's going to be about as balanced as we're going to get it on this truck. So we'll take it nice and smooth. I probably wish I had the Chevy right now because of that stronger and heavier body. But we'll work with what we got. And it's also a nice way to test out the Ford. It's pulling pretty smooth, though. I'm worried about the braking. That's going to be my issue. Because this is a heavy trailer already. Plus this. Yeesh. I'll let you guys know once we get back to the house. Because I don't want to be going off the road with this thing. So I'll catch you all in just a second. Well, it wasn't too bad of a trip. Everything pretty much went smoothly. I mean, there was a few spots where the back end of the truck got loose. Well, felt like it got loose. But we'll roll this up into the... Actually, we'll back it into the driveway. We'll take this thing around. I don't like how the tracks are probably going to tear up parts of the yard, but... we can fix that later. Plus, I think I'm going to have to go around the left side of the house compared to, like, right around where that little path goes, because I don't think that skid steer is going to be good on that path. So, we'll get this all backed in and be ready to go. The plan with this is... I don't think I really want to demolish the shed. I don't believe... It's not on skids, I know that. So we can't, like, lift it up with this thing if it had pallet forks on it. So I think what we're going to have to do in our best interest is almost... Dang, when that gramps go down, that thing just squats. But we'll get the Bobcat off here quick just to help with the ease of the weight on the actual axles of the truck. Sweet. So we got that settled. Sorry for that. But we'll go around like this. We are possibly looking at a boat, like a lake shed almost in this area right here that faces the lake. I can show you guys that one too. I'll bring up the picture on my phone here in just a second. So as you all can see, this is what I was kind of looking at possibly getting. It's a very simple shed. Well, it's nice. The design of it, it'll lay out really nicely. It's got an interior that I can possibly do some stuff with. Lighting's all perfectly nice. It's a really nice shed. It'll sit in the backyard, facing towards the lake. So kind of just a lake party house for the weekends. That's pretty much what we're going to be looking at as well. The current shed, though, that we are looking at, let me pull this one up too. This is the current shed design that we're looking at. It is a two main doors, as well as one side door. It's a little bit of a smaller design, but the way it's all rendered in, this is not farming sim, this is just the way the thing was done. But these are the plans for it. It's a fairly decent sized building. No, I do not get the dartboard on it. But that's what the shed's going to look like, except it's color matched to the house. So we got fairly dark gray doors. You know what? Let's just skip to it, and we'll get all the shed taken apart, and we'll let you guys see. So that's what we're doing. So that's the kind of the plan with this. Those are the two sheds going up. The last one you guys just saw is the one that we are going to be placing right here. We'll get all this stuff here cleaned up, as well as kind of get the shed ready to be either moved or taken down. I think what we'll do is we'll just take it down, but we'll move it so it's not really destroyed, but we'll kind of collapse it, in other words. We'll take it off big piece by big piece. That way we can at least, if we want to put another one back up, we can. But I'll catch you guys once we get all that done, because this is probably going to take about 3-4 hours. We're just going to start off by moving our wheelbarrow here. Get this out of the road. There we go. That's at least out of the way, but this is going to be a mess, so I'll catch you guys all once this is done. And an hour and 15 minutes later, we finally got at least the area around the shed cleaned up. We were just about ready to start taking off parts of the roof. So once again, we are hopefully going to be getting this little shop taken apart. We'll probably put it in the back of the trailer over there once we're done. Actually, I'll bring that thing over here quick. I can move it myself. It's not too heavy of a trailer, but we'll get all this stuff situated and get the graded area over there done, and then we'll be good. Hey guys, we're just finishing up on the last pieces here. I'm just dumping them into the back end of the trailer. Get that. Make sure that's all cleared out. Sweet. Okay. The shed has been taken down. What we're going to do is we'll just grade this surface quick, and then we will hopefully get our new shed up. And then after that, we are going to head over to that storage facility, and we're going to grab the rental, and that'll probably finish it out today because I'm already exhausted from getting this shed taken down. I'm glad we got the skid steer though, because it would have been it's definitely been a huge help today. So let's get the little area around here graded down, and then we'll be good. There we go. Now that's all straightened out. Let's go and get our shed.
A few moments later.
Alrighty then. We got our shed. It is color matched to the house fairly closely. So as we walk in our first door here, we do have a little bit of a tree issue there in the back. But as you guys can see, we got gravel flooring. Both these doors right here open. So we have double access, which is probably where we're going to store our little deer mower. We also, when we had the gravel truck come in, we had them dump a little bit more in this area just to kind of makes things a little bit easier for us. This side, it just kind of got graded out a little bit when it came to the dirt. But it wraps around, and it's a nice little shed for us to be able to walk in, store some stuff that we might not use a whole lot. Let's put our wheelbarrow in here first. I want to see how this thing fits and ships. There we go. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, this is going to do nicely. Look at that. Nice little spot there. Let's go grab our 332 along with its little trailer. We'll open up this door quick. Did this thing ever have... Okay, never mind. I thought the stickers were off on it for something. We'll get this hooked up. Actually, we might have to take off the bagging system first, so we'll go drop that off, and then we'll go and hook up to the little cart. There we go. That's a nice little setup. We got our bagger system whenever we need it on the mower, which I probably could attach it right on back right now because we're not really needing the little trailer for anything, but we got our bagger system here, the little trailer for extra projects, possibly a garden, and our wheelbarrow. And we got our little tractor here, and we'll close up our two doors. Well, actually, let's close up our walk-in door, close that door, and that door, and there we go. We got ourselves our little shed now. Well, we'll get this loaded back up onto the trailer, but we are going to take the truck right now. We'll put this back on the trailer, but then we're going to take the 150 over to the storage unit facility, and we're going to go pick up our RV. We might as well take... I don't really have a way to carry it back. Shoot. How wide is that truck? That wouldn't fit on the trailer. If that trailer didn't have if we took the, whatever it was, our one, if we would have taken our bigger dump trailer, I could have done it, but we'll load this back up on here, and we hit the rails. That's nice. There we go. Put our bucket down. Shut off the machine. Let's fold up our ramps. So let's also disconnect the electricity and then that. And we'll go over there and go get our camper quick. Now, I know this is not really a storage facility, but I do technically consider it because its layout kind of looks like one where it'd be like storage units, but here we are, we're rolling up to our storage area, and there it is, the one and only rental. Our class, I think a buddy of mine was telling me this is a class D, I think, RV. But let's get this thing back. And, well, first of all, we got to make sure we can get out of here first, because we're going to have to make a 10-point turn. Nope, rental doesn't have the turn radius. We'll get this back, and then we'll run back over here and get our Ford, and that'll probably be the end of this, but she still got pretty decent gas in there. She fired up just fine earlier this morning. I came out here to check to make sure battery wasn't dead, and it was fine. It was sitting for a while, but she fired like a champ. If any of you do not know the story behind why I have the name as the Rental Man Buck, this is the this camper right here is the only reason that I have that name. The joke started on this map. I'll link the video in the top right hand corner. When it comes to the crew of the Boomstick Club is the guys that got me the name. We were doing a camping video. We met up at that McDonald's right there, and I pretty much decided that I was going to use this because I just got it pretty much fixed to be my camper. They all had the Grizzly Creeks at the time, and while we were towing those, I rolled up in this thing, and then they're just like, look at this guy, he's got a rental, and then the name just stuck. So that's the story behind why I have the Rental Man Buck name. It's actually based off of this camper, so I'm really excited to bring back this camper to the series, or just any series in general, because this thing is where I got my name from. We'll definitely be using this in some camping videos. For you guys that know Square2448, he wants to do some camping stuff as well as the rest of the crew, so be ready to see some more of those, depending on if I'll put out my view on it or not. But there will be more, so be sure to check out that Boomstick Club because of the fact that they are most likely to put out that up-to-date content on those events. I might not be as, say, alert or as fast as they are on it, but we'll park this up right here on the side just for now. Actually, we'll park this up on the side of the house. We'll probably have to create some sideways drive going against the side of the house, but we'll park this up right here for just right now because it's fairly simple. I can't tell. I think I was getting close. There we go. Sweet. Perfect. So we'll go get the F-150 here once this whole thing is done, but that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. Be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You all know who's in it. But be sure to smash that like button and possibly subscribe if you want to. We are going to move this trailer back because I just think that we need to. It's honestly, I can actually move this trailer because, again, I have this trailer, really. I can actually do this. Like, it's not that heavy of a trailer. So we'll just roll this back into where it's supposed to go. Oh, there we go. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Like I said, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed this new little shop that we have back here. I am going to be making another placeable shed, and there's going to be more coming towards the landscaping series. These sheds are going to, that shed and the one over there are going to probably have something to do with it, but I also have one more trick up my sleeve when it comes to those. And that trick would be that those little sheds that you get at Home Depot, or like you see outside of Home Depot that are kind of like the barns. That's what I'm probably going to be doing. I'll make it so it's actually movable with the skid steers. You can pick them up on those skids that are on the bottom. so you can move them around, and then we can raise up the terrain just a little bit to make it so it fits to the ground. But I am probably going to be investing in a skid steer for the company, so let me know down in the comments below what brand I should go with. I really do like this Bobcat, honestly. This T590 with the tracks, it honestly looks really, really good, but I could go with the Caterpillar one that Austin did a while ago. I could go with this Bobcat. I could go with a Deere. I could go with a Kubota. I could go with New Holland. Let me know down in the comments below, because I do want this series, as well as the landscape series, to thrive as much as I think they could. I don't know what we're going to do with the rental when it comes to storage. Like I said, we'll probably just make some little driveway that like pops in over here, or just a sideways one that we can park it back by the trailer, and we'll just put like a small awning over there. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all once again for the 3rd time in a row for checking out this video, and I will see you all in the next homeowner series, as well as more videos to come. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.